Hey patrons, welcome into our astrology reading for Aquarius, Pisces, cusp energies and placements. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message, and I'm grateful for your love and support and love you all very, very much. All right, and I hope that this message finds you and serves you in divine timing. So let's get into it. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, thank you for aligning with me and showing me here what Aquarius, Pisces energies might be dealing with in March. Chiron, a lot of healing. Ooh, yeah. And that's so funny. Kind of pulling into this part of the chart, I've been feeling Chiron, and now it's here. Hurt and heal. Healing the hurt. Okay? Getting in those tender spots. You got the 10th house. Maybe there have been some wounds when it comes to your career. The sun, yeah. Self-express and embodying truth. Maybe there are parts of your career that you lament. Maybe you do like content creation, or you're like an artist and something like that. I feel like oversharing is kind of the vibe I'm getting. You like, oh, I wish I didn't film that. I wish that wasn't known, or I wish I would have like done this or that. I'm feeling that. Okay. Self-confidence though, period. Loyalty to your creativity. Okay. That now that you've healed some hurt, whatever your true raw self-expression is, will be loved and will do what it needs to do when it comes to your accomplishments in your career. Whatever structure and discipline you've built for yourself so that you can reach a new life mission. I feel like it's like a new life mission. Reach a new life mission. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Is attainable for you. You are worthy of having. It's not out of reach. And it's not, I feel like you fear not being supported, Aquarius, Pisces. That's what I feel. Okay, so tell me more about this hurt that's healing. 8 of Wands, something not moving quick enough. Not paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, ignoring the signs, the flags. My deck is upright. Okay, Knight of Cups in reverse. Overgiving your love, letting some sort of passion kind of cloud your judgment. That's okay. Yeah, you're healing that, because you know what? I feel like you betrayed yourself. And how do you forgive yourself? Self-forgiveness might be the real big key here. Okay? Yeah, and that requires death. It requires that process of transformation, facing your fears, accepting the karma, accepting the energy as yours to learn from, yours to grow from. Own it. Owning it takes a lot of power to own that. Yeah, you got the Magician. This is like a time to really step into your fire, your creative energy, and that could be, listen, do we even need the cards? I love the cards though. I could totally do this without the cards, but I love the cards. I love the art of it. So pretty. But yeah, step into your fire. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. And let the new lessons, the new wisdom, the new logic, the new savvy that you've gained from this hurt and this healing cycle that you've been in guide you. Lead the way. Be a reference point. Lean on it. Now you know better. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay. Could be something happening with Virgo or your 6th house, because Virgo is the 7th house partner to Piscean energy. So you could feel overly critiqued, or you overly critique yourself. That's the shadow. You're so hard on yourself. Judgment. I might be calling you out a little bit, but I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Okay, or you might feel like you might be judged. Yeah, for some choices you've made, decisions you've made, or how you've moved in some way. There you are, King of Cups. Because what you're maybe most comfortable with is, yeah, some sort of shadow. Emotionally controlling yourself, or having emotional control, or having control in general. But the world flipping out here in reverse. It's not the outside that has to shift. It's how you self-express and embody your truth that has to change. Okay? Eight of Cups. I'm trying to tell you. So detach from that. It's almost like this devil energy wants you to blame everybody and not look at yourself, so that you repeat the cycles over and over again. And Spirit is encouraging you to kind of look inward. It's up to you to walk away from that, to detach from that point of view. Five of Wands, yeah. But there's some sort of conflict. Seven of Cups, conflict and confusion. So yeah, maybe you feel a little bit confused about how to self-express right now. Maybe you're in a phase where you really don't know who you are. Or you're needing to discover more of who you are, especially with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords out here. Yeah, you need to discover a little bit more of who you are. Dig a little deeper. Page of Pentacles. Study yourself a little bit more. Study the Five of Wands that you're dealing with. Study the Seven of Cups. Look at it closely, because the truth is there. Three of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. Yeah, there could be up to 3 things here that you might have to let go or release. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, holding on. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon energy, Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Eight of Swords, right? What you've been turning a blind eye to, or acting like doesn't matter, or isn't that big of a deal, or I just kind of feel like turning a blind eye a little bit. Okay, and this is again all love. We all do it. Nobody's above this energy. This isn't an attack, okay? This is just kind of giving it to you the way I'm seeing it. It's a challenge to not let your ego win, and or someone might be recognizing how important it is for their ego to be seen or stroked in a way, or how much ego they created about their career, about their accomplishments, almost as if that's their personality. Who are they outside of that, though? Yeah, Eight of Swords. That could be hard to see, or that could be hard to know, or that's again why the divine doesn't want you to look for your reflection in the world around you. They want you to look within. Moon energy. Okay? Page of Wands. King of Swords, right. It's your choice, your decision. Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Wow. And the Eight of Pentacles. There's some work to do. Working on your self-confidence for sure. And it's okay to not be as confident as you once were, Aquarius, Pisces. You just have new terrain to discover. There's like a new you that's waiting to be born. But this is going to take a little labor. It's going to take a little effort. It's going to take some deeper diving into the truth of what you really want, which I do feel is like this Nine of Cups energy. And ultimately is your choice and decision on how you self-express and how you embody your truth. It's the King of Swords. It's your truth. It's for you to own. Some of you might have been looking at yourself as the Page of Swords when in fact you're the King of Swords. Okay. All right, let's see what archetypes. Yeah, I feel like that was straight and to the point. I love that in a reading. So let's see what characteristics, archetypes within you that you want to maybe learn more about, connect deeper with. What is that inner work that needs to be done here? Thank you, Spirit. The gardener. Okay. What else? Oh. Okay. The ruler. We'll take all four. The flirt. And the alchemist. That Page of Wands is pretty flirty energy. Maybe you've been flirting with a new idea for your career or within something you do for your job. Flirting with a new way of approaching it, a new way of expressing it or connecting to it or going about it, whatever the case may be, whatever you do. You've been flirting with that idea, but it really is your choice. You are the ruler of your destiny in that way. Like, it's up to you. You're responsible for planting those seeds and nurturing them and growing them. So it's really up to you. Whatever this is, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. Okay, so let's learn a little bit more. 20, 26, 8, or 40 could be significant numbers for you. 8 as well, 88. Could be born in 88, or 88 could be relevant. 22, 222, 444, that could also be syncs, okay? It says the gardener does not always work according to original plans. They are prepared to change, move, and adapt in line with the seasons, events, and challenges that the world presents. So ask yourself here, is there something you need to adapt to in your world for something to grow? And this is Virgo energy. Like I said, I felt Virgo. Virgo could be giving you that opposition or activating some sort of self-critique, self-criticism that's meant to grow you, or self-reflection that's meant to grow you. Hermit energy. Okay. With the ruler in 26, it says the ruler has the ability to lead and the character to inspire others. But a good leader who has a content soul and is living their best life does not do so with domination or competition. The ruler is one with the people, missions, and heart of those that they are entrusted with. So ask yourself here, Aquarius, Pisces, what are you proud of? And this is Leo energy, which is at the bottom of the deck. Love that alignment for you. Okay? And the flirt wants to say that the flirt may know how to connect with others through a veil of lightness. That's that Page of Wands energy. But beware of what's an offer in exchange for the attention. Okay? Ask yourself here why, or they're telling you here to explore, why don't you play a little, have a fun, and experiment a little bit more? That's what I mean. There's something new that you're being called to experiment with within yourself that has to do with your identity, I feel. Who you believe yourself to be, or what your level of confidence in yourself, or where you are in life right now, or who you are on the other side of this hurt has to be developed, or is where you're being guided to look at and connect with right now. Okay? And this is Gemini energy. Lover's energy. Okay, and then the alchemist says that the alchemist usually has an aura of the mysterious and the magical about them, but they are grounded individuals who affect change through their deep understanding of their own intuition. If you could completely change one thing in your life, Aquarius, Pisces, what would your world look like? And this is Sagittarius energy. Okay? So getting that fire going. Okay, reconnecting with the soul and the spirit of who you are so that that light can shine out and kind of illuminate a path forward for you, because I feel like that's what you're really looking for, but it really is your choice and decision, and that can maybe be a little overwhelming right now with what's going on in the cosmos. Okay, so heal the hurt that's coming up. I hope this was helpful for you, Aquarius, Pisces. I thank you again for tuning into this message and for your love and support, and I'll see you in our next one. Love you lots. Namaste.